Serve the Lord with fear, and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and you perish in the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all those who put their trust in him. Psalm 2, 11 and 12. I think phrases in the Bible that talk about fear, trembling, or the Lord's anger and wrath are some of the hardest for mainstream Christians to wrap their minds around. We hear so much of God's love, mercy, and grace that we somehow think that a God full of righteous anger is outdated and Old Testament, as if somehow the New Testament supplants the Old. But God is constant and has not changed. It isn't that he somehow loved us more in the New Testament and so sent Yeshua to die for us. He always loved us. That sacrifice was always part of the plan. In fact, the Old Testament contains hundreds of prophecies about Messiah that only Yeshua fulfilled, and he fulfilled every one of them. But he is also a righteous and holy God, and he cannot be combined with sin and unrighteousness. Even Yeshua showed this aspect of God when he overthrew those who had turned his Father's house into a place where believers were fleeced by the crooked while trying to worship him. We're not talking card tables here. He was flipping over heavy wooden tables heavily laden with animals for sacrifice and driving out animals and people alike with what would have been the equivalent of today's bullwhips. And that is why the sacrifice of Yeshua for all of humanity was so amazing. Only he could bear the sin and guilt of the entire world for all eternity and pay the price once and for all so that we can be reconciled to a holy and righteous God. But it's up to us to accept that, to kiss the Son, lest he be angry. A kiss in the ancient Middle East was a sign of entering into a covenant with another. This is why the betrayal of Yehuda, Judas, by a kiss was so offensive. It was a hypocrite's betrayal, pretending friendship and covenant while actually betraying all that he taught. That same hypocrisy and betrayal still happens today when people pretend to love the Lord while teaching that which is actually offensive to him. But when we truly align our lives and try to live for him, entering into covenant with him, we are blessed with a peace that surpasses understanding.